Don't get it confused, don't get it confused. Yeah. I'm in tune, I'm in tune, I'm in tune, yeah, I'm in tune.
Don't really know what stupid intro I should do right now. Um, Kind of ran out of a lot of shit. Um, but what I will say, fair warning, I'm going to be attempting to talking about science and physics for a little bit for this album, or for this album review, because there's a lot of that shit to this album, and I probably shouldn't attempt to talk about it because I'm really bad at science and physics and all that. It's been my worst subject since I was a fucking elementary schooler. Like, fuck, I don't know why science is low key kind of difficult to me at least. So bear with me, please. All right, what is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G Vans, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Special Request Thursdays. And just like always, I got two albums to review today. I think I'm gonna make that my limit for Thursdays. Just two albums. I know it's kind of like unfair because I sometimes review like three fucking albums every Friday. That I can't really control. Like if artists that I like drop like a lot of shit like at once, like I'm sorry, I can't really control that. Um, so yeah, my bad. Okay, so like I said, today I am reviewing two albums, so let's get right to it. I don't really got time to waste right now. First request of today, I will be reviewing the Quantum Enigma album by the Dutch band Epica. Um, First things first. This isn't the first time I get requested an Epica album. I think it was last year. Um, I got requested an Epica album, and I forgot which one it was called. I think it was called like the Phantom Menace or something like that. I might be so fucking wrong. I just said something about Star Wars. I think just now. Sorry. Um, but it was the album where it's like the lead singer like kind of naked in the in the album cover. Damn, I think I have hiccups right now. Fuck. Anyway, no. Okay. Um, but yeah, I got requested Epica like last year, and to be honest with you guys, I wasn't that really big on Epica until I listened to this album. It's like it's like a little bit of like techno and metal, I guess you could say. Um, which I don't really listen to techno, and I do not like metal whatsoever. Like I'll listen to rock, but anything metal, like I just like I don't really fuck with. Once again, it depends on the band. Like like I'll still listen. I'll still give it a chance if I never heard the band before. But it's like most of the time I won't really enjoy it. So the first time Epica got requested to me, I was like, like I personally like don't like it. You could say. Um, but after listening to the Quantum Enigma, this honestly, I think it might be my favorite album from Epica, or like the only one I might like, to be honest. You know, the the talk about quantum physics is like talked about a lot, or just explored a lot in this album. And if you guys don't know what the quantum like what the quantum like enigma theory is, or whatever it's called, um, let me try to attempt to explain it to you guys. So apparently there's like this little experiment in quantum physics where I think it was something like when you look at when you're like looking and like experimenting with, or not experimenting, but just observing us like particular particles. When you look at them, they form like a specific shape. I don't know if it's like they form a shape that you think about, or just they form a shape that like represents you or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But either way, you're observing these particles, and when you observe them, they like form a shape. And there's this theory that when you look away from the particles, and like you don't look at it whatsoever, like at all, um, then when you look away, they form a different shape. So pretty much the whole idea of the album is just the fact that we don't really like know the answer to one specific question: what is reality? you know, like obviously, you know, we we see reality like in our way, but you know, like we obviously like don't know any kind of other reality because we're only like looking at it through our perspective. If that makes sense, I'm not entirely sure what I'm saying right now, but I'm just trying to make myself make sense here. Um, but pretty much like Epica like touches on the whole idea that like we make our own reality through our observations, and like you know we determine what like our reality is, and like what like illusions are that are making us like live life, I guess you could say. um it's a really really deep album. Let me just say that like full warning. I wasn't expecting this to be like a lot like as sad as I thought it was gonna be. It was honestly really sad. Like I don't think it was like I don't think it was like sad enough to make me cry, but I know for a fact that I was like almost like this close to like being like being really really fucking like sad about it. You could say. Um, I don't know. I don't really know what much to say about Epica. You know, I'm kind of like glad that I give them another chance because of, like I said, the first time they got like an album like requested to me about Epica. You know, I listened to it all the way through and I like didn't really fuck with it, but like I think what I like about this particular album, it's like a lot more chill. You know what I mean? It's like you know there are some songs where it's just like mostly instrumentals and shit, and it's like it's just like it's kind of like an M83 album where it's just a bunch of like instrumentals that you listen to with your headphones on, and then like you just get lost in your thoughts and just like think about shit, you just like get inspired for something. Um, it's just like it's just a really chill album in general. It touches on a lot of like topics like life and death and like everything in between it. Like it's like it touches on a lot of shit, and it's like I think it's something that I think it's something we should all hear. Like you know, it's very different. Like I don't know that many artists out there that like to teach like science and stuff in their music. Although there is one specific like guy in the Wu Tang. I think his name is like is it Jizza? I think is what it is. GZA. I think is that dude from the Wu Tang who like talks about like science and shit in his albums and in his raps. So it's like you know so like I think it's a smart thing to try to teach people about physics and just stuff because like I feel like we don't really see that, and I know it's kind of stupid to like want to like learn from like an album because like I think like the whole point of like listening to a specific genre is to get away from everything that's like that is like related to your life. Like I know for a fact I listen to music to like get away from the fact that I fucking suck ass at science and shit. But you know, I learned a little bit about quantum physics and like that whole theory. So you know, I think it's a pretty good idea. I personally wouldn't do it in my music only because I don't really know like what to teach people. You know, I wasn't really that smart in high school and stuff. I don't know how I made it to college, but you know, I appreciate people who want to teach out there, but it's just not my thing. Um, anyways, overall, I think it's a really good album. It's a really chill album. It's not that much like heavy metal to it. It's like more like vocals and like chill stuff, and it's like with like a lot of chill instruments. Um, like I said, it's just a very sad tone in general. Like I have no idea. I guess I could like describe this album as like the opening like theme for Halo 3 because I know like that shit like made me feel really fucking sad when I listened to it for the first time. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this album. I think. I'm sorry, it's kind of short. I don't really know what to say about like this album in general. But like that's pretty much like the whole like gist of it. So with that being said, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for requests. Go ahead and follow Epica on Instagram down below. I think they are still doing some new shit out here. I don't even know if they have a fucking Instagram account, to be honest. I guess I'll have to find that out. Um, This was requested by my co-host of Nerdy Conversations, Adrian Maltos himself. Um, he requested it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next upload, and don't forget to stay happy.
1,000 signs declined. I tried.